All right, and here we are for part 3 of this workout series. Again, same format, 6 exercises with 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest. We're going to start out here with knee push-ups. So just nice controlled speed here. Again, if you want to watch the entire first circuit here to familiarize yourself with all the workouts and start from the beginning, you can do that too. Otherwise, go ahead and jump right in. And that's time. We got 20 seconds of rest here. We're going to go right into some nice, slow and controlled mountain climbers. So that's going to be a push-up position. We're going to bring those knees up off the ground. And then we're just going to slowly bring our knees to our elbows. All right, go ahead and start here. You can make this easier or more difficult with how far you want to bring your knee up into your elbow. Also, the higher you try to hit on your arm, the more difficult it's going to be. Otherwise, just a nice small motion, just chopping back and forth here. And time. Next up, we got crunches. So we're just going to roll right on our back here. And this is a crunch, not a sit-up, so just a nice small range of motion. It doesn't take much with a crunch. And you can see on my hand, go ahead and start here. You can see how my hands are on the back of my head, but I'm not pulling on my head. I'm just having my hands there for support. And I'm pulling with my core here to bring my upper body up a little bit. Just enough to get my shoulder blades off the ground, feel my abs hold that weight, and then come on back down. 40 seconds is plenty of time to get a good burn here. And time. All right, we're going to round this circuit out with some legs. So we're going to start with what's called a curtsy squat. So I'm going to plant one foot on the ground, and my other leg is going to step back across it. You might have to watch this one once, see how it goes. So there's one right there. It's not a reverse lunge. I'm bringing my leg a bit further back and over to the side. Again, bring that foot back as far across as you feel comfortable with. It can be a lot smaller range of motion if that's where you're at. And that's time. So we did one leg. Of course, we're going to go ahead and do the other. It's getting pretty hot out here. It's springtime in Minnesota here. Had to shed the sweatshirt, getting a little sweat going myself. And fire up that other leg. One good smooth motion here. Control bringing that knee down on the ground. And time. All right, that's 5 workouts down. We got one more. And we're just going to do some lateral jumps here. A little plyometric work. Get those hips going. So I'm just jumping, shifting my weight, one foot to the other, just back and forth. If you want to make this a bit more challenging, you could jump further from side to side, or you could imagine there's a log between your legs there, and you have to jump over it back and forth. Otherwise, if you want a bit easier, just a nice small side step back and forth. Just shifting my weight, jumping to the other side. And time. That's one time through. We got 2 times left in the circuit. 20-second rest here. We're going to start right back up with those knee push-ups. And let's start them up. Keep your core engaged here and don't let that lower back sag. If you get tired, just go ahead and take a rest and jump back in when you can. And that's time. We're going to come back in here to push-up position, bring those knees up off the ground, and do those slow mountain climbers. Here we go, and start them up. Again, this is your workout. You don't have to do it exactly how I'm doing. You could bring your knees not nearly as far. You could make it a bit more challenging, go opposite knee, opposite elbow. You could pick up the pace here a bit. Otherwise, just do as I'm doing here. And time. Go ahead and find your seat. We're going to lay down here and hit those crunches. And start them up. I got my hands in my back of my head again. You could cross them right in front of your body. You could put them down to the side. Whatever feels good for you. Just trying to keep tension on my core. And see how I'm controlling the downward portion of this movement too. I want to put that weight on that core as much as I can. Make your abs do the work. And time. Back onto those legs here. Start with those curtsy squats. And fire it up. Bringing that leg back and across that other leg. And time. 20-second break here. We're going to hit that other leg. How's that sunshine? How's that sunshine? And start it up. 40 seconds of work here. And that's 40 seconds. Last workout of the circuit here with those lateral jumps. Should be a bit more warmed up here, so maybe try to jump a little bit further or jump a little bit higher. A few more reps than last time. And start them up. You can find your own rhythm here. And time. All right, that's 2 times through. We got one more time in the circuit. Starting again with those knee push-ups. And if you can do regular push-ups, go ahead and do regular push-ups. This is just a modification I'm showing here. Maybe start off with regular push-ups. Go ahead and start your set here. But you can start with regular push-ups. And once that becomes too difficult, you can drop down to your knees and keep going. And time. 20 seconds of rest. We're going right in those slow mountain climbers. Go ahead and find that push-up position. Core nice and tight. Start them up. If your arms get tired, go ahead and drop to your knees, take a breather, and then jump back in when you can. Yeah, 40 seconds, done. Working those abs here with those crunches up next. "40 seconds, start right now. Really focus on flexing that core and using your abs on the way down as well here. Pull yourself up with those abs. Let yourself down with your abs. Nice slow motion here. Time. Come back up on our feet, getting ready for those curtsy squats. and start them up. Time. Got one more round, the other leg. And start it up. Time. Got 20 seconds of rest for our last workout here. Lateral jumps. This should be your best set so far. Get some nice distance in those jumps and pick up the pace a little bit here. Last of these 18 minutes here. Let's make the most of it. Last one, and that's it, guys. That's part 3 of this workout series. Go ahead and repeat this as many times as you need until you feel like you're ready for some more advanced workouts. Hope you enjoyed.